Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of my Elden Ring Let's Play. I believe this is part 78, and we just reached the Altus Plateau. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any good sight, or any good views rather. Although, I guess the weather is starting to clear up, so we can have a look at the academy from all the way up here. The Altus Plateau is a very interesting region. I do believe it is one of the most balanced ones in terms of progression, aside from Liurnia and Limgrave. It is big and it has a lot of things to do, but at the same time, not exactly. It is a different part of the game. And I certainly enjoy it. So don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to ruin it, but it is very different from what we've done so far, and I'm certainly excited to try it. We can talk to Melina. Let's see what she has to say.
The Erd Tree is close, only a little further till the foot of the Erd Tree. And the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd Tree, where Mother gave me my purpose. Though now, everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Well, unfortunately we don't have enough to level up, so I appreciate the offer, but we do not have any runes to turn into strength. Now, this area I am very much unfamiliar with, and I should have probably looked up a map before I came here, but I know of an event that happens right in front of us, so we'll just clear out this beginning area, head for the actual map item, which I believe maybe, yeah, it is over here. So we'll head there real quick. I believe this is inside the capital, so if you'll forgive me, I might just rush the entire plateau, get the map, and then come back here. Wasn't there... Yeah, what are you up to? This is also the start of our next power spike. Enemies are gonna give a lot of runes. And you can see this one, although he was powered up, so he gave a lot more runes, but he gave us 5,000. Each enemy we kill is gonna have that many runes. Hello. Yeah. We got 1100. Wait, how do you say that now? 1111 or 1111? Yes, that's the two ways to say that number. But it is amazing how they. There's two moments in this game, I think, and they're both in the Altus Plateau, where they clearly designed the level around one specific view, where you just look forward. And oh dear. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And he just flies away. Yeah, we're not ready to kill him, but apparently he's also not ready to fight us. Which is good. We got our golden roa. Alright, so I do believe this beginning area of the plateau is like something like this, where we're surrounded by walls. So I'll use this as an opportunity to just explore this first area in this first episode of the Altus Plateau. Some dead giants. We are really high up. Over there we can see the Church of Inhibition. And that's the, like, behind it is the village with all the madmen. So yeah, we're really high up. Well, it is a plateau, so it is a landmass higher up, very leveled landmass above the rest. Not sure what the actual definition of a plateau is, but something along those lines is probably correct, more or less. I see something over there. Some ruins. Oh god. Okay. Reminder not to press random buttons to get out of the telescope view. I think there's an item here, right? There should be an extra item that I may have missed. Well, here's one. Ruler's mask and ruler's robe. Equipment. Mask in the image of a wizened sage. Customary dress among lords in a smaller nation. Increases faith. Such a mask illustrates the qualities of an ideal lord, chiefly wise and possessing a certain defanged geniality. One at the center of society often finds these qualities most expedient. And we also got the leader's ruler's robe. It's fine. Blue mantle serves to prove its worth status. Okay, so nothing big. Nothing too important. If you were using a faith build, that would have been fun, I guess. I think one of these wagons can be opened. I'll have to find which one. Folger Bloom. Raptor ahead. Makes sense. Sacramental Bud. I remember early in the start at this Let's Play, I said I was going to use and craft a lot of items, and that pretty much didn't happen. I'll probably make use of them if I switch to the Zweihander, but given I'm having fun with some unique weapons with their own unique skills, and weapons that I can't apply all the items to, I guess I can't really use them. And it's not worth crafting anything. Although I do remember a strategy for fighting one of the later bosses, an optional boss, but still a very difficult boss nonetheless. I remember an optional strategy involving sleep pots to cancel a very troublesome attack. So maybe I'll use that, I don't know. Depends on the crafting recipe and how difficult it is to farm. Okay, what were you guarding? Because I assume you weren't here just because. There's probably something here. Even if it's just a smithing stone. Or apparently not. Maybe on top of the pillars? I thought they'd put something up there because it's very dangerous and easy to fall off. And usually they don't have puzzles like that. We can see the Grand Lift from here. It's probably where we'll be heading this episode, if we can. Depends on how long I take. Wait, what's all of that? What? Are those buildings? What? Yeah, that's definitely a building, but what is that? Is that part of the cliff face we used to come up? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so that low quality wooden roof, I think, is something we used to climb up. Probably the elevator, one of the middle elevators. Okay, that's really cool. I didn't know exactly where we were in relation to that. I thought because we came from over here that the elevator, or sorry, not the elevator, but like the ruins that we used to climb up were also in that direction, but technically we went, we walked along the side of the cliff. We didn't just go straight up, so. Yeah, as you can see, even the wolves here are worth killing for the first few levels. So they give 300 runes, and they're a one shot. Asha for Sacred Order. I'll have to check what that does. I don't think the goats are worth killing. I may be mistaken. It's a perfumer. And they are horrible enemies to fight. But I guess this one just got one shot, okay. Okay, so these are the ruins, and we can see from this statue pointing down that there are some catacombs here. So we'll be exploring that in just a bit. I do believe those might be the perfumer catacombs, given the enemies. So technically there's nothing there for us, given our build, but I'll do it anyway, obviously. Especially because I don't remember how they work. I think we may be approaching a very particular catacombs or catacomb, and well, I just hope I can figure it out again, because it's very puzzling. Wait, we haven't explored the catacombs after Radan. We'll do that some other time. We also have to go underground. I'm not planning on doing much up here, just getting a few extra levels to tackle those zones. And then I'll hopefully come back here stronger from those zones, and then I also explore a bit of Kaylee. I actually do have quite a bit to do, huh? Oh, and there's a cave here as well, huh? Alright. Okay, Sage's Cave. I do know of this one. I do know this one's very important. Okay, so I guess we're exploring the cave and the catacombs. Although I might separate it into 2 episodes, just in case. Okay, I don't think there's anything in the middle of the lake that warrants me going over there, as it would otherwise be a pain to deal with, just having to kill all those plants. That's Mount Gelmir, by the way. We'll be going there eventually. Not a difficult zone. We'll say that it's not really that difficult. It's just you know, how do I put this? It's it has a particular dungeon that I will want to tackle eventually, and well, let's just say it's not an easy dungeon. Mostly because of all the puzzles in it, not for any particular reason. Okay, we're coming back here just to scope out the area, just so I can situate myself. So the caves are, or the cave is over there, right? Sage's Cave. I think there's another cave that links up to it above, or maybe it's over here. I don't remember. I know they link up, and I know that I know there's 2 caves that link up in this area. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything I may have missed. just walking around the cliff face. I'll give it another run through. Sort of. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so this is the Sage Cave. I'll continue along this side just to confirm my suspicions that there is in fact not another cave in this area. But if it connects to the Sage Cave, which I do believe it does, then it will be some other cave, some other place. Okay, yeah, that seems correct. Seems about right. Those are the ruins, so let's just mark them let's discover them real quick. Perfumery ruins, yeah, that seems about right as well. Alright, but let's just go and explore the cave. However, I do want to take just a moment to appreciate this site. The Altus Plateau is weird in a way because it's very yellow and orange and golden, which is precisely what, you know, the whole motif of... is it a motif? Is that the word for it? The whole thematic, the whole theme of the Earth Tree and the Golden Order. It's all about these colors. So it's interesting, but it's also weird in a way. It's basically an autumn forest mixed with a plain, or some plains, I guess. Very empty plains, I will add. Like, there's vast expanses of nothingness in the Altus Plateau. Yeah, I don't think I want to stick around here. There's nothing for me. Just golden ruins of tier 1. Right, let's rest. Yeah, as I said, I mean, the Altus Plateau, it's a really cool area, honestly, because it's very unique. Okay, yeah, it's very unique, and clearly it has some looks that you would expect. Yeah, see, that's the other cave, which I guess you access from the other side somewhere. It has some very neat looks, some great views. I would say it's cooler than Liurnia for the sake of flora and fauna, whatever. The enemies are also pretty much the same, but they fit in better, I guess, if that's what I want to say. In Liurnia, the enemies feel more like a product of whatever happened. And in a way, they do fit. But in the Altus Plateau, the enemies feel more I guess what you'd expect from a video game. So it might not necessarily be better, it just feels better. It's a lot of skeletons, huh? Thankfully, all these chests can just be opened because there are no mimics in this game. I don't remember what I picked up in the other two chests anymore. Black hood. That's fine. Candle tree, wooden shield. And then a nascent butterfly. Okay, let's read about the shield for just because I'm interested. Candle shield. Or candle tree. A tall, medium-sized wooden shield, light for its size and easy to handle, though thought to represent a surreptitious prophecy of a cardinal sin. The lit candle tree design was forbidden. Those trees are, or those candle trees or whatever, they were, or they are even, the things we can activate around the world to point us towards the nearest cave. Black hood of a lustrous black fabric that conceals its wearer's identity. In this world, there's very little that must necessarily be known. Yeah, I guess I don't know what I expected from an item called the Black Hood. But yeah, those candle trees are very helpful. I bet there's one that leads to this cave. There we go. Somehow we didn't even activate this enemy, so we can just backstab him. Oh, and we activated a hidden chest, huh? Stone sword key. Okay, that wasn't particularly useful. I have way too many of those. Actually, I'm gonna go back real quick, just do a quick run through. Look for messages on the ground that might point towards secret areas, like this one. Although I think I've done a very good job of not missing any invisible walls. They only start showing up around the mid-game, so... yeah, we can get there. Although, no, can we get there? Maybe I'm mistaking caves, since there's so many of them. Maybe we can get there. Through here? No, okay, not through here. Through the other side, maybe. Weird how there's campfires made, but the cave is filled with skeletons and nothing else. Raptor talons. Dragon wound grease. Raptor talons, huh? Let's read about those. Claw converts to two-sharp, thin blades wielded by the assassins of Ravenmount. Is that supposed to be a noun? Or not? Because it's not capitalized, so I don't know what Ravenmount is. This weapon allows them to imitate the attacks of death birds. Besides excelling at airborne attacks, its charge attack mimics the vicious swoop of bird of prey. Okay, so it's a generic-ish item. Golden Great Arrow, that's just a projectile. Although we could read it, see if there's anything in particular. Wait, it's not showing up here. Oh, okay, because those are bolts. Carved grit arrows made together the earth tree great bow deals holy damage, imbued with a node sworn incantation which boosts the attack and defense of the archer and their nearby allies. Maybe it's worth something. Okay, so we can get down here. So this isn't the cave I'm thinking of. Which is fine, I guess. There's lots of hidden items around here. Okay, this cloak is very important for some builds. The raptors. Black feathers. Robe crafted with the black feathers of a bird of prey worn by assassins of Ravenmount. Okay, Ravenmount here is capitalized, so I guess the other one was just a typo. A ritual implement for transforming into a death bird, if only by imitation. Strengthened jump attacks. We are birds of prey, bringers of death. Yeah, jump attacks, I believe, have been nerfed, but they're still quite strong. And in the start of the game, like the first few patches, or when it released, so like the first month or two, that cloak was super strong. Jump attacks were great. And there's an amulet to boost them even further. You could just kill bosses by jumping a lot. Skeleton mask that tightly grips the face worn by assassins of Ravenmount. This ritual implement relentlessly digs into the wearer's face, preserving one's humanistics while dressed in imitation of the death birds. I wish I knew more about the death birds. I'm sure there's probably a better description of what they do. Okay, so this is the boss fight. Makes sense. Unless there's two boss fights in this cave. Could happen. And indeed there are. So let's do the other one, since the other one was hidden. Unless it's the same boss fight. Necromancer Garrus. Okay. Well, that sort of expected. Oh, we gotta go all the way down, huh? Try to be careful then. Mostly concerned about the ambush and the place with all the enemies. Sneak past these guys. Don't really feel like fighting them again. Okay, so this is the dangerous part. Okay, and here we are. Oh god, please don't miss this jump. Let's pop this. Just so I can safely grab my runes. really do a lot of damage. Family heads. Is that a staff? I assume it is. Family heads. 3 bludgeoning copper heads attached to the handle by shame. Signature weapon of Necromancer Gareth, the heretical sage. The heads were made to resemble those of his wife and 2 children. Okay. See, this is actually something that I don't quite get about Elden Ring. Like, they had this fella, Necromancer Garrus, right? They had this staff, and you know, he's a human or a tarnished or whatever he could be, and he's just leaving down here. No particular reason for him to exist in terms of world building, which is what the game tries to build upon most of the time. And I feel like it's a wasted opportunity, right? I feel like it should be mentioned more. It feels very wasteful. Oh god. I'm not gonna enjoy this. Okay, he doesn't have the annoying grab attack. Concealing veil. Was that a wait? Is that a key item? Oh, that wasn't a key item. What was that? Conceals wearer while crouching away from foes. Talisman put together from a dark cloth with a lustrous sheen. Completely conceals the wearer's presence while crouching at a distance from foes. Part of one of the concealing veils used by assassins on the Night of Black Knives. Oh dear, that's not good, I guess. Alright, so nothing in particular here that I care about. I think I'm just gonna teleport out. Right? There's nothing I care about. Nope. We're 40 minutes in. How did that happen? I have no clue. Well, I guess I'll call it an episode. I really did not see. I didn't really feel like there were 40 minutes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you just enjoyed our little cave expedition. And next episode we'll be heading over to those ruins, the catacombs, and maybe going up into the plateau proper. Yeah, that sounds about right. Just gonna reveal the map and then I'll probably head back down to these catacombs. And I believe that's it, right? There's an abandoned merchant right there. Where is the third? Or where is the third marker I left? Because obviously there's 3 markers. Where's the third one? Oh, over here. Alright, we gotta do something with Soluvis. Okay. Alright. That sounds like a good plan. Explore a bit more of the Altus Plateau. Head on to these ruins, and then... yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.